Good morning, everybody. This is Sim Gannon. We are at Suzuka with the 911 RSR. We are starting 20th today with racing medium tires, no modifications. Everybody's got a GT3 car here, so racing is tight, and I do not use traction control, so have fun with that. I did do Suzuka about a month ago, maybe a little bit more, when I was first starting this channel at Sim Gannon on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. I'm all over the place. But I didn't know how to edit. Now I do, in a way. I'm still like editing, you know, for children, but I'm producing better content, I should say that. And I'm gonna kind of give this race a little bit more of a sparkle than I did before. Let's just call it that. I don't know what that was. We'll just carry on from there and pretend that never happened. No fuel mapping here. I think they give me enough fuel to get through half the race. And then I fill up at the pits. No grip, man. Look at that. Looks like there's rain too. I'm on the radar right now. I can see the rain on the top. That's great. Rain's fun for you, not fun for me. I gave it a little bit more gas just to kind of kick my car in front of them a little bit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it kind of shoots you in the foot, but it worked. So we're doing all right. Pace is fine. I gotta get my revs up a little bit. Driving like Miss Daisy here. I feel like these mediums aren't holding on as much as I would like them to. So my goal for this channel, I have two goals. First one is to make this more of a vibe to watch than anything else. Like, this isn't some serious event. This is just fun for normal, everyday people to watch. You don't have to be into sim racing. You don't have to know what any of this is, but I want it to be fun enough for everybody to be able to watch and have a good time with without knowing all the rules. The second thing is I want to make sure that sim racing is accessible to everyone that can't afford a real motorsport hobby. You know, getting into this probably costs you $1,000 on the used market, all in. And that's a one-time thing. And then you're at least getting into it, seeing if you like it or not. You can upgrade from there, but it's not like buying a go-kart and then entry fees and tires and fuel, insurance, and all kinds of stuff like that. It's a lot easier. So those are my two goals. I'll also put music in this as well, I think. Because it seems like you guys like the music. You guys apparently like the commentary too, and if you don't like the commentary, comment and say shut up. And whoever dislikes the shut up, you know, I'll look at that too and make a determination from there. If it's from my family, I will not listen to it at all, because they're just going to tell me what I want to hear, or they're just going to want to hear me talk because they're my family. So, can't really ask them. We are raining here at Suzuka today. I'm going to try to not let it bottleneck us a lot. Keep on our game here. Brings a lot more elements into it though. Stop braking so hard, brother. Okay, thanks. that was my risk for going on the outside, but I gave him plenty of room. It's not that wet. I just went full throttle right there. Yeah, so the rain looks like it's going to be heavy. Yep. This rain's gonna end. I'm gonna chance this. This might be a really stupid decision, but I'm gonna chance this. I'm gonna stay on my racing mediums. The rain's like barely oh. Yeah, remember when I said the rain's barely coming down? Yeah, I have no traction whatsoever. But it's like, okay, I pit to enters. This is why I did this. I pit to enters, waste, what, 25 seconds? Get on enters for one lap, because look at the radar, and hit again, waste another 25 seconds. But when I could just hold out, because the rain's not even that hard, and then the track will dry, and I'll pit once instead of twice. Does that make sense? Will it burn me? Maybe. I think I'll still have an advantage. This is super slippery. These guys are on intermediates behind me, so my straight line speed's I think going to be better, but their cornering speed's going to destroy me. This is why it's a gamble. Yep. That's super slick. I can't brake as hard as them. It's alright, so I just gotta survive one more lap. On racing mediums, I'll pit once. These guys will pit again too, because guess what? They're on inters. So they're gonna eat their tires up. I think this worked out in my favor, guys. I think it did. I think that was even getting in the grass and in the mud, going straight off. Made the right call. Now I have now I have racing tires and they have inters and the track's dry. So now I have the advantage, except for on those curves. They're still super wet. See? doing well. We're in 5th place. We're almost halfway through. We're gonna pit at the end of this lap, get some new racing mediums on. If I went to softs, I think I would burn them up before the end of the race, and that'd be counterproductive because then I'd lose. We're in a really good spot to win here, guys. Racing medium. Reset. Cool. So we gotta get 5 laps in of fuel. Cool. Yeah, guys, I use the Logitech G Pro wheel and pedals. I use the Next Level Racing FGT cockpit, PlayStation VR2 Freem sim racing gloves from Italy, which are they're needed 100%, and RS track wheel hub from Logitech with the Momo style grip, and it's a very nice package. All this is on PlayStation 5. So plug and play, you're basically racing in 2 minutes. And that's why I like it versus PC. We are always having to update settings and wait for your PC to update and do all kinds of crap. And this is just easier. And that's why it's more accessible. I'm not saying it's better, I'm saying it's easier. And you get 9/10 of what these guys are getting on these massive rigs that cost thousands. A lot of people will disagree there, but it's true. I've tried the massive rigs that cost $20,000. I feel like a lot of people just buy more stuff to show it off on Instagram and like make them look cooler. But when you have 4 screens telling you what gear you're in, when is that too much, right? I only need 1 screen to tell me what gear I'm in. And I have 2 here. I have one on the steering wheel and one on the heads-up display. Just my thought. That was a little trail brake corner there that I just did to get those guys off my back. Risky in real life, but on the sim, not bad. So I got 4 laps, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4 full laps to get past 9 people. We're gonna do this. Him. That was pretty fair. I do have default braking zones that I use on pretty much every track, but obviously those change based on tires you're using, tread wear, weather, slipstreaming, fuel mapping. And then it changes slightly if you want to get the most out of the car, or if you don't want to underbrake. Yeah, that was a good exit, so that's why I braked a little late there. more speed than I thought I was going to carry. Tires are looking good. No more rain from the looks of it. We'll stay here. I know people like using radar. Look, in a real race car, I know you have a pit crew maybe, but you can't tell who's specifically right next to you at every second. And sometimes you just gotta rely on instincts and your ears. You can hear the other cars. You can hear kind of where they are. You can hear their tires squeal. Just gotta train your brain for instinct versus always looking. Slipstream, he might be too fast. His straight line speed is really good. Made a mistake there somehow. I do race uploads, guys, on Wednesdays, and I do Nürburgring hot laps with iconic cars like the Ferrari F40 and the Lamborghini Murcielago on Sundays. I'm sorry, Sunday mornings. That seems to be a fan favorite. We'll keep doing those. We're gonna keep doing races, obviously, too, but I gotta make it, I think, more cinematic for people. I think that's what I gotta do. I don't know, it's hard to get this kind of gameplay across because there's a niche market, but it's also super fun for people to just watch that don't know anything about it. So the common public is more or less my target, I would say, especially on Gran Turismo 7. You know, for filming and producing a video, this is by far the best because it's the easiest to get good quality out of. Some people, you know, aren't happy with me not using Assetto Corsa or something like that, but at the same time, this isn't for the dedicated sim racers. This is for the general public and people who just want to get into it. Dedicated sim racers will do what they want. I'm trying to just produce something that's fun and cool to watch and get people into the at least into the game of this. Last lap, guys. We're going dark. that was close. I podiumed. I did not get first or second. I almost got second, but that's all right. That was a good result for you guys. I didn't even get fastest lap. That's how fast these guys are. And I wasn't really slouching either. So super cool, super fun. It was an R8 anyway, so that has really, really good straight line speed. Hope you enjoyed. This was fun for me, and see you next time.